It's 6:30. I need volume though, don't I? Anyway, there we go. All right, I'd like to call the city council meeting to order. City clerk is ill. I'll ask the city administrator to call the roll.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Alderman Cruz.
Here.
Alderman Mahaffey.
Here.
Schlegel.
Here.
Zyderman.
Here.
Terrell.
Here.
West. Here. Tickler.
Here.
Bruckner.
Here. All right, we have a pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation and under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was good.
I need another one of those TVs.
Okay,
It shines off the back.
yeah, the glare up.
That doesn't help.
All right, let's,
My brain's not.
excuse me, anybody, do you intend to record? Okay. I did not see any signatures for public comment, and I don't see anybody rushing to the podium. City officers, department heads, chief?
So for this month, the only thing we have is, we assisted the Northside Elementary with their safety walk. They were coming down and mailing letters to Santa, so we assisted crossing them safely across Lincoln Way. As we know, it's a busy roadway. Officer Simmons is still continuing to, he's finishing up actually his presentations to the schools, the elementary schools about bullying and online safety. And the last one, we did, again, I believe I did mention this, we do have one of our officer positions that were available. We have two. One is filled. The young man, his name is Drew Misfeld. He is a young man from Erie, and he has served prior in the U.S. Air Force. Very good common sense, very intelligent young man. He leaves for the police academy in Champaign. January 8th is when he starts. So I will put out an information bulletin on him. But his first day will be January 2nd with us. We'll work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, have Saturday off, and then Sunday he reports to the academy.
Excellent, thank you.
Chief, was the police,
No, go ahead.
was the police academy at Phil?
It was, yeah,
Yeah.
they all are. As a matter of fact, police academies for 2024 filled months ago. I'm actually on the waiting list for 2024.
Okay,
Yeah, they're so hard to get into. I was just thankful that we got them at the Police Training Institute.
Yeah.
Because through all my experience, they have the best academy in the whole state. They produce the most well-rounded officers. So we were very fortunate to get him a spot in there.
thanks.
Great, thank you. Nathan?
Yes, the turkey trot, I was able to give the checks and the money to the Morrison Food Pantry. We give them over $3,500. Tomorrow is the black and white movie night, and we'll probably be using TV. We're gonna be playing Scrooge from 1935. And then Thursday, we have game night, the Golden Ages at 6 p.m. And then youth wrestling starts January 8th. And youth basketball starts January 13th. And then we're gonna be doing a new youth volleyball league. And that'll start at the end of February. And we're gonna run it like flag football with we use the high school football coach. I talked to Chelsea Stewart and she's talked to some of her players and the varsity team. And they're gonna help coach and drill the kids for volleyball. So that should work out really well because it worked out really well for football. And then I'm still working on the single day tournaments for baseball and softball for next summer and fall.
Great, thank you. Treasurer, we had your report last meeting. Do you have anything else to add?
Nothing bad.
Okay, great, thank you. There are two items on the consent agenda, the minutes and bills payable. Does anyone wish to remove either of those items? If not, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda? All right, is there any further discussion now that it's on the floor? There is money involved. We need a roll call vote.
Alderman Mahaffey.
Yes.
Schlegel.
Yes.
Zyderman.
Yeah.
Terrell.
Yes.
West.
Yes,
Tickler.
Yes.
Bruckner.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
Carries.
Right, thank you. Nothing was removed, so we do have a pay request. It covers Heaton, Jackson, and Cherry Street. It's finished. And you see that on your pages 12 through 15. Is there a motion to approve that pay request?
Second.
All right. Any further discussion, questions about any items? It's fairly well itemized, so if you have questions, now's the time. All right. Clerk, city administrator, thank you. Stepping in for the clerk. Thank you very much for doing this. You came prepared. I appreciate that. Would you please call the roll?
Alderman Schlegel. Sidemore.
Yes.
Gravel.
Yes.
West.
Yes.
Tickler.
Yes.
Bruckner.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
Mahat.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. City administrator, you do have anything you wish to highlight for discussion? Your note was pretty comprehensive. I do want to pass this around. I received a letter, but it was addressed to the council. The Northwestern Illinois Center for Independent Living thanked several organizations, including us, to provide what we do to provide accessibility, whether it be in housing, tourism, education, recreation, or business. So we didn't duplicate this in the packet, but I will pass it around. It's a nice letter.
Mayor, can I ask something about the surveyor? Just about
Please do.
downtown? Yeah, I'm just kind of curious, Brian, if we've heard from them in terms of the downtown surveyor.
Yeah, it's been a struggle, trying to get them together, but we just had a project update meeting with, Will Hoffman and Associates. And, he has reached out to the contractors again, and we're trying to set up a meeting for right after the holidays to get that answer, because SURF can't even tell us the answer. They're just saying we can't use it. And they're not even telling me why. So I need to find out the why so we can fix that. Because we want to provide that service in some fashion downtown.
Years. At this
Yeah.
point, yeah.
It was
The entire downtown?
Yeah, yeah.
Like from where to where?
All
the downtown
entire-
project.
So Orange to
every
Clinton.
building, every building got it ran to their building.
All along Main Street where we ran the new iFiber.
Yeah.
Surf is saying they can't use those cable or that fiber.
So.
So it's still on the front burner.
Good,
Sure.
thank you.
Since we're complaining, what about Aqua backflow? Nobody's ever received any cards, I don't think.
Most likely be after the first of the year, to my understanding, in the spring.
As long as we're asking questions, whatever happened. I do not recall, whatever happened to that company that was gonna come in down off of 78 and wanted to build those multi-unit apartment buildings,
Developer.
the
Oh,
developer,
Right before,
yeah,
Sort of behind RC Smith. or-
Correct.
Yeah,
correct,
they, and then you can elaborate. That agency, the proposal was contingent on funding,
right,
and they did not get their funding.
okay,
And I haven't seen any correspondence from them since. They wrote me, and at that point it was buried,
right,
an email and said, unfortunately, we did not get our funding. And I think they had a good idea personally, my opinion. But we haven't heard from them since.
okay. Just,
and that's
Yeah,
what
thank you
was
for
that.
bringing that up, because
that would be such a attractive thing. to
that
have
little
in our
area,
community. Yeah.
again, in the mayor's opinion, needs a little TLC.
Mhm.
And they had a good proposal, and I'm sorry they didn't get their funding, but that's, yeah, we're going on 2 years ago.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Motion to adjourn is always in order.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned at 6:39 PM. Oh, good.